600 feet below the Earth's surface, on a crumbling ledge of volcanic rock, a young woman fights for her life as the ground beneath her slowly gives way to an endless abyss. Maya Chen steps off the plane in Jakarta with her backpack full of geological equipment and a heart full of ambition. At 22, this first-generation Chinese-American has earned a coveted research grant to study active volcanic activity for her senior thesis at UC Berkeley. Despite her professor Dr. Williams' warnings about choosing reputable guides, Maya books with a budget tour company to save money for equipment. The weather looks questionable today. Her Indonesian guide Rina Sari warns as they begin the ascent up Mount Rinjani's treacherous slopes. The 3,726-foot volcanic giant looms above them, its peak shrouded in ominous clouds. Maya adjusts her heavy pack, filled with rock samples and measuring devices. I've been planning this for 2 years. A little rain won't stop me now. But it isn't just rain. As they climb higher, the weather turns vicious. Thick fog rolls in like a gray blanket, reducing visibility to mere feet. The temperature plummets, and volcanic ash swirls in the wind like nature's sandpaper against their skin. We need to turn back, Rina shouts over the howling wind. Maya, determined not to lose this opportunity, pushes ahead into the mist. Just a little further. I need samples from the active zone. In the confusion of the storm, she loses sight of the group. One moment she's following what she thinks is the trail. The next moment, the ground simply disappears beneath her feet. She plunges through space, bouncing off rocky outcroppings, her scream swallowed by the wind until she crashes onto a narrow ledge deep within a volcanic fissure. Dazed and bleeding, Maya looks up to see only a thin strip of gray sky 600 feet above. The ledge she's landed on is barely 6 feet wide, made of loose volcanic sand and unstable rock. Every small movement sends pebbles cascading into the darkness below. Hours pass before the rescue teams arrive. Maya huddles against the cold rock wall, her breath forming small clouds in the frigid air. The temperature has dropped to near freezing, and she can feel hypothermia setting in as her body begins to shut down non-essential functions. Above, she hears voices echoing down the fissure. Maya, can you hear us? The local fire department has arrived, but their equipment is designed for house fires, not mountain rescues. I'm here, she calls back, her voice weak and hoarse. Please hurry. The ground is moving. Indeed, the ledge is slowly crumbling. Each hour that passes, more sand and loose rock fall away, making her perch increasingly precarious. She can hear the stones bouncing off the walls as they disappear into the abyss below. The first rescue attempt fails when their rope isn't long enough. The second fails when their improvised pulley system breaks under the weight. Maya's hope begins to fade as darkness falls and her body grows weaker. 48 hours into her ordeal, delirium sets in. She talks to her parents, apologizes to Dr. Williams for not listening, and makes peace with what seems inevitable. The ledge has shrunk to just 4 feet wide. That's when Jack Morrison arrives. The 60-year-old former Army Ranger has been guiding tourists through Indonesia's wilderness for 15 years, ever since he lost his own son in a climbing accident back in Colorado. When word reaches him about the trapped American student, something deep inside compels him to help. Let me go down there, he tells the frustrated rescue coordinator. I have the experience and the right equipment. Too dangerous, comes the official response. We can't risk losing another person, but Jack has seen too much death, lost too much, to walk away now. That night, as another storm rolls in, he makes a decision that will define both their lives. Lightning illuminates Jack's weathered face as he prepares his gear in the driving rain. His military-grade ropes, carabiners, and rescue harness represent decades of mountain experience. At 60, his body protests every movement, but his determination burns stronger than ever. This is for you, Tommy, he whispers to the memory of his son as he begins his descent into the black maw of the volcanic fissure. The rappel down is treacherous. Loose rock breaks away under his weight, and the storm above sends waterfalls cascading down the walls. His headlamp cuts through the darkness as he searches for Maya's ledge. Maya, I'm coming. His voice booms off the walls. When he finally reaches her, she's barely conscious, curled in a tight ball against the hypothermia. The ledge is now only 3 feet wide, and he can see cracks spreading through the remaining rock. Hey, there, kiddo, Jack says gently, his voice calm despite the circumstances. I'm Jack. I'm going to get you out of here. Maya's eyes flutter open. Are you real? Real as the sunrise? Jack replies, already working to secure a harness around her frail body. Now we're going to take a little ride together, okay? The ascent is a nightmare of endurance and precision. Jack uses every technique learned in 20 years of military service, creating anchor points and belay systems as they climb. Maya drifts in and out of consciousness, dead weight in his arms. Halfway up, the remaining ledge finally gives way, crashing into the depths below. If Jack had arrived even an hour later, there would have been nothing left left to save. As they near the surface, voices call down encouragement. Hands reach to pull them both to safety as the storm finally breaks and the first rays of dawn paint the volcanic peak gold. Maya is rushed to the hospital, but she survives. Her frostbitten fingers will heal, her dehydration will resolve, and her spirit will carry the mark of this experience forever. What would you do if faced with an impossible choice between safety and saving a stranger? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if stories of human courage and determination inspire you like they inspire us, make sure to subscribe for more incredible true tales of survival and heroism, because sometimes the most powerful stories are the ones that remind us what we're truly capable of when it matters most.